Who is going to start?
Good morning, good evening, Videsh sir.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Today, Aradhya will teach you, and it's a very important topic. How to handle sadness will be discussed in conclusion. First, you tell what is your saddest day. Okay.
So please start. Bhavya, will you start?
Sir, can you give me 5 minutes?
Okay, no issues. Okay, so you can all of you can take 5 minutes for recalling your ideas. So and after 5 minutes, I will start calling the names. So you have to you have to speak. Till then,
Why are you pausing for 5 minutes, Aradhya?
sir, actually, they are saying that they need time to recall their idea. So what is
No,
their means?
13 attending. I am sure someone will be able to start.
Okay, so who will
Invite
start?
everyone.
Okay, sir. Shahrukh, I think you are new here. Shahrukh.
Yes, sir. I am Shahrukh,
Oh,
Dipanshu friend.
oh, so okay, so are you student or any member?
Yes, sir. I am new member,
Okay,
but today I am listening, not saying anything else.
okay, no issues. You can mute.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Abhinav Sharma, are you new here?
No, I attend some more classes.
So do you
Sir,
know what
can
is the
Bhavya
topic?
start?
Yeah, please. Yeah, please. Okay, start Bhavya.
Sir, can Bhavya start?
Yeah, sure. You can.
Namaskar, sir, and my dear friends. I am
Can you please open
Bhavya.
your camera? Bhavya, can you please open your camera?
मम्मा जो बाहर जा रहा हूँ, ठीक है? Namaskar, sir, and my dear friends. I am Bhavya. Today, I want to speak on this topic. Human life is like there are two sides of a coin: happiness and sadness. Happiness clashes in your life, but on the other side, sadness brings a terrible storms without any thing or. Any hurting anyone. My saddest day is on 26 September 2016. On that day, my mother gifted me a new car. I was playing with it on the terrace. My younger brother said that this car is mine, so please give me my car. But my mother also forgot that she gifted me that car. He start crying and say that please give me my car, please give me my car. I refuses to give, but my mother got angry and my mother grabbed my leg and took down from the stairs and hit me a lot. So I think that is my saddest day.
Very nice, Bhavya. Okay. You can mute. I think I didn't notice any mistake while you were speaking.
Sir,
Yeah. Start, please. Start.
can I start? Sir Gaurav.
Yeah. Start.
Good evening, sir. Sir, my views on the today's topic is, sir, like, sorry, sir, there is someone on the gate. Can I continue after? And
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You may go. Khushi, will you start?
Yes, sir. Can I?
Yeah, please.
Sir, are you able to hear me? Hello.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you are. You're totally audible.
Yeah. Human life is paradox, composed of joy and sorrow. If today you are happy, then tomorrow you will be you may be sad. There are many times when you seem to be having such thing that you that make you sad, and same happened to me. It was my first day in my school and my father dropped me. I start crying on the main gate of the school, and then Deepika ma'am asked me to, why are you crying? I told her that it's my first day in school, I don't know where is my class. So she asked every teacher in which class is she, but no mom said, no teacher said that she's out from our class. Then after a few minutes, Swati ma'am came running towards us and said, Khushi Khushi is from my class, Mont 1A. Then in the between the class, ma'am distributed a pencil box of the pencil shape. Then my school get over. My father came with a van driver. He was looking creepy and dangerous. Then I was got scared from him, and then I said I want to go with him. By mistake, I said I want to go with him, and actually I want to go with my father. Then my father said, "Okay, Lovely will also going with you." So I said, "Okay, if she's coming, then I also I also will go." So then after a few minutes, there was a puncture in the van. I got angry from it because it was very sunshine, and then I said my sister that, Lovely, listen, let's go alone by walking. And Lovely said me that I have 20 rupees. I said okay, nice. Then we come out from the van and start running, and at the after few minutes I said I don't know the way of our house, and I start crying because it was Sunday, and I forgot my way. So a kind ma'am came and said that, where are you guys going? So I said, we are going to our house by walking because of this incident. Then the kind man said that, alone? So I said, yeah. We are. So he asked me for my I-card and call my father, and my father called my mama and Tauji. And after 15 minutes, Tauji came and pick us. And thank you, that kind man. Thank you, that kind man. And went to the van driver, and my Tauji scolded him very badly and take us away from the home. And my mother asked all about the incident. And then evening, I fall down. I got hurt very badly. So this was my saddest day of my life.
Very well, Kushi, but there are some words that I think you just forgot that word. So first of all, I think you use the word sunshine, so you can use the word sunny. It was a sunny day. Okay.
Sir,
Second thing,
your voice is breaking.
oh,
Sir, I was not able to hear you.
okay. I'm saying that you can use the word sunny instead of sunshine. And
Okay, sir.
Tauji, you use Tauji, so you can use uncle here.
Sir, in the English, there are many type of uncle. Like in the Chachu, we also used to say uncle, so it may be confusion. So
No, you are right, absolutely right. But you can use my father's elder brother, my uncle. So you can use instead of that. Okay. Because it's feel very
okay, sir.
weird while you are speaking English and you are using Hindi relation right here. Second
Okay,
thing,
sir.
yeah, that's it. It was just you just otherwise it was good. Abhinav,
Sir,
will you
can I
start?
start?
May I speak?
Gaurav, please start.
Yes, sir. Sir, the saddest day of my life. Sir, life is a mixture of laughter and joys and sorrows. Life has both lights that we can relate with happiness, and shadows we can relate with sorrow. Sir, the saddest day of my life is on in March 20th March 2020. I was studied in class 10th, and my result was came. I appear in the inter examination, and the paper was quite tough. I had not prepared for mathematics well, and I have never been good in mathematics. I was waiting for the result, and it is the saddest day of my life. And later, soon my result was declared. I looked at my result, and my fear became truth. I failed in exam, and my roll number is missing in the successful students list. Then I show my result to my family and parents. Then they also got shocked that I get very low marks in the examination. All become very sad and shocked. This is a very shocking news for everyone. Parents, uh, then parents also become anger and scolded me, and then also teach me that how to get good marks in future, prepare well, study hard. They also motivate me. And so, sir, at the end I would like to say that how to get rid of this sadness, that sir, as the time don't stop for anyone, and time goes on as the time passes. Some, if there is a happy situation, then it also passes, and sad, then it also passes. So according to the situation, we can handle and face the problems. Thank you.
Okay, Gaurav. I just noticed there were some grammatical mistakes while you were speaking. So first of all, you were you were telling a story in the which was on past. So you have to use was. You were using is that my name is missing. So my name was missing on the top lists of the class, right? Second thing, I uh, my family, the family member were quite angry, anger, not anger. It will be angry. Second thing, scolded me. They scolded me and asked me to do more hard work on maths. And on when you started, you said it. I I didn't. I haven't. You can use. I haven't practiced for my mathematics paper, and my math was very much weak during my school days. That's it. Otherwise, it was good. And keep doing hard work and do practice a lot.
Okay, sir.
Nandini Tyagi, will you start?
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. My views on today's topic is happiness and sadness are part of our life, because if there is no sorrow or sadness in our life, then we will have no value for happiness. So, in my opinion, happiness and sadness both are important in life, and these both things balance our human being's life. The saddest day in my life was when I had a small fight with my mother, but then I realized my mistake, and later I regret and I feel very bad and said, and then I said sorry to my mother. So at that day I feel very sad. Thank you.
Okay, I think you need to elaborate it very much. So there was nothing but uh, it was that I feel regret and sad that I feel regret. Just use I feel regret. Okay. Otherwise, it was
Okay, sir.
you didn't do any mistake. Vaibhav, will you start?
Yes, sir. Namaste, sir, and my dear friends. About today's topic,
Please speak loud.
about today's topic, saddest day in my life is life is a strange mixture of joy and sorrow. Some days are so sad that they take away all joy and peace from the life. One day, incident happened with me. I was playing with my car on the road, and there was a drain. One of my friend come with his car, and I was also having car. He tapped on my car, and then we decided that whose car is better and powerful. And after that, um, after that, we started the race. Then my best friend came and said stop, and then he asked me that what is going on. Then I told him everything, and then my friend said that both of you do your cars back. And then we did our cars back, and he said I will say start the race, then you have to start the race. After a few minutes, he said that start, and my friend did cheating because I was in left and he was in the right side, and he come to left and pushed my car into drain, and my car was damaged, and I was very angry, and I broke his car, and that was my saddest day in my life, and I can't forget that day when my car was crashed, and that day is 15th August 2019.
Okay, so you have made the mistake that the date the date was okay.
Sir, can
Second
I
thing,
correct this?
yeah, sure.
Sir, he can say that that was the day.
Okay,
Sir, can Bhavya tell?
please tell.
Sir, he can say that it was happened on 13 August.
Okay, and so I what is your name? Sorry, Vaibhavna.
Yes, sir. I Bhavya speak just now.
No. The person who spoke.
He was
Vaibhavna.
Vaibhav.
Okay, Vaibhav. So my friend. Okay, so my friend. You spoke that my friend wa- was in right side, so you can use my friend was on left right side, and I was at on left side right side, sorry. So do you just confused while speaking, and there was few mistake as well that my friend come, and my friend come, you should, instead of that, you have to speak my friend come and ask that take your car back, and when I will count down, you have to start your race. So you have to just use that word. So all right, you can correct that sentence that my friend come and ask me that take your car back when I will start the countdown. You have to start your race. Okay, otherwise there were no mistake. Naveen Kumar, Naveen, will you start?
Yes, sir. The saddest day in my life was when my mom dad wept for me when I was born and I was not in condition to survive. Doctors had said that maybe I will not survive. Then God helped us. My condition slowly became good. My mom dad prayed God that they were worried for me. They thank God. My elder sister tell me this. Our parents are very worried for us when we in any problem. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yaman, are you wanna say something?
Sir, can I?
Wait a minute, let me tell his mistake while then you can start. Okay, Yaman. So Naveen, that you said that the saddest day of your life is when your mom pass away. So instead of saying that, you can say the saddest day of my life was when my mother passed away. When I was when during my birth time, when I was during my birth time. So, when doctor says, ask that there is a yes, who's this? Lovely, you wanna say something?
Sir,
You are not audible properly. Kindly say proper. But otherwise, it was good and
Sir,
try
Yaman
to.
want to say something.
Yeah, wait a minute. So, other you need more practice for doing. Try to attend the lectures as well. Yes, Yaman,
Yes, sir.
please say.
some days are sad. I said, my father, can you play Ludo? My father said yes. And some minutes along, my father said, I'll not play. I said, why? My father said, I'll not play. And
Yaman,
my father
can you
very
please?
angry. I am very sad. Thank you.
Yes, lovely.
Sir, can I start now?
I am only
Yaman, wait a minute. You can speak after lovely finishes her.
Sir is already spoken, I think.
He was not properly audible to me, so cutting down. Please, lovely, please.
Yes. Life is a question, and the way you live it is your answer. It is a mixture of all of our emotions and feelings. A day is not sad or happy, it is normal, but we make it happy or sad by how we live our life. Although I find the reason to be happy on my sad days, but although I find the reasons to be happy on my sad days, but I think that I want to share one one sad experience in my life. It was my sports day next day. It was lunch time in the school, and I was going in the school's playground, and suddenly my leg got twisted, and I fell down from the stairs. When I came back home, I saw that my leg was having swelling. My mother applied medicine on it, and it was paining a lot. And the next day I had my sports day, but I give my best to just participate in the sports day. But my teacher said that you have hurt it, so we can't allow you. But then also I tried. So I just want to say that life is better when you cry a little, laugh a lot, and thank God for whatever He has given you. May it be sadness or happiness. After successfully winning the race of sadness, you achieve the trophy of happiness. At the end, I want to say that I live for the I live for what tomorrow can bring up, not for what yesterday has taken away. Be positive. Thank you.
Okay. So, wait a minute.
very not only I am not
Yaman, your network is not properly working right now, I guess.
Yes, you are not audible. Please come closer to the mic and speak.
Yes, she's right.
Okay.
Prabhu,
So,
please guide him how to speak.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. So, yeah. So, lovely. When you were speaking, you said that the saddest day of my life is that when when you enjoyed. So, you
Yeah.
that I was at playground. So you that I was at playground. So second mistake was that you said that my teacher asked me that you are hurted. So instead of hurted, you can use you are injured. That my teacher asked me that you are injured, so we can't give you permission to attend the lecture. You can't we can't ask you to, we can't give you permission to participate on the event. So that's it. Otherwise, it was good. Yes, Abhinav.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Can I speak?
Yeah, please start.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Myself, Abhinav, I am going to speak about on this topic. Yeah, I think happiness and sadness is depend on our nature to our behavior and our nature. Yeah, our approach on living life. Yeah, I in my life most saddest day when my bat was broken because bat was given by my grandfather, and I think I was very close to my grandfather. But the most saddest thing is it is it this incident is never happened again because my grandfather passed away. And when I think about this all incidents, I feel very guilty in my mind because I don't care his gift and I broken his bat. In the end, I give advice to you. You always take care of your grandparents and your parents. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Abhinav. So you said that the saddest day of your life is that when your bed was broken. So it was gift. So you can get it was gifted by my grandfather to me, and before he passed away. So it was there was no mistake. Other thing. Okay. So who is left now? Kindly raise your hand. Yaman, I think you are. So you please start. Kindly speak loud. You are not audible properly. Use headphone, any my earphone or headphone.
Sir, I guess Vanshu is near the Weber, so Yaman. So, Yaman can speak from the Webber's device.
Yaman, your network bandwidth is low. You may switch off your video and then speak.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Some days are sad. 23 June, I said my father, can you play Ludo? My father said yes. I was very happy. My father, 1 minute along, my father said I'll not play. I said why? My father angry and said you play alone. I'm very, very sad. Thank you, sir.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Yaman, but there was some. I think there was some network
Sir,
issue.
Yaman can speak from Webber's device, so it may be proper. His voice will be very audible, something like.
Okay.
No issue. I am trying another device.
Yeah. You can use someone device.
Okay, sir.
Sir, we are not able to hear you.
I'm not speaking right now, so I'm waiting for Yaman so that he can He can.
Sir is just changing the device.
Okay, no issues. So I think when till he's not coming, we can give the stage to Devi sir and Rita ma'am to tell their saddest day of their life. Devi sir and Rita ma'am, please.
Aradhya, I'll come in the end because I later thought that a more important angle of the topic is how to tackle sadness. So I'll speak on that later on.
Okay, sir. No, okay, sir. Yes, Yaman, start, please.
Good evening, sir. And namaskar. 23 June. I said, my father, can you play a Ludo? My father said, yes, and I'm happy. But one went along. My father said, I'll not play. I said, why? My father angry and said, you play along. I very sad. That day, thank you, sir.
Okay. So Yaman, you
Sir,
said
can I
that.
tell his mistake?
Yes, please.
Sir, he said, I will not. He said that I said. So he can say that I become sad. Or in the second, he said that my father said no, and I become. He said. He said what happened. His father said pay alone, and then he said that I be sad. So you can say that I become sad, and he said that why he want to say why.
Mistake. Sir, can you tell my mistake?
Okay, okay. So you said that the saddest day of your life is when your father asked when you asked your father to play Ludo with him. So first of all, you said that he first of all I request my father, not asked him. I request my father to play Ludo with me. Okay. Then you said that he said he replied that I will. But suddenly he refused me to play. He refused to play Ludo with me. I asked why. I asked why. So he got angry on me and said, You can play alone. I will not play." Okay. So after that, you have to say that I got sad and that's it. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Sir, will you speak, Devesh sir, now? I think all are done.
Uh, Sanjay, I think, has not spoken yet.
Okay. Okay. Sanjay sir, will you speak?
Yes, may I start?
Yes, sir, please.
Yeah, there are so many moments or incidents held in our life which make us sad, or sometimes we think on the negatively on the acts which held in our life. There are very few instances which held in my life, but I never forget that moment when I was in Badmer and I got a news. My father was he was ill at that time and admitted in ICU. So that day was really the sadness. I could not control myself. I leave that place and started to move without any ticket. And how I reached at Delhi, that was really a sad day of my life. Thank you.
Okay.
Please check. Aradhya, everyone has spoken.
Yes, sir. Everyone are done. Everyone, but Rita ma'am, and only you are left. So you can give the concluding remark of the talk.
Rita, would you like to convey your thoughts?
Fair.
Is Devesh sir here? Is Devesh sir here?
No, sir, he haven't joined yet.
For division or Rita ma'am no division.
Now Diveshwar is there.
Okay.
Okay. I hope everyone has joined.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I guess Nandini also haven't spoken yet.
So please ask Nandini.
No, sir, she's speaking.
Sir, she's taken.
Sir, Papa ji was speaking just now.
I spoken.
Yeah, Sanjay has finished speaking. Sanjay, would you want to add something?
Sir, Papa hasn't joined yet.
Okay, so I think he completed his presentation. So firstly, I want
Yes, sir, he have completed his.
Firstly, I want to suggest that on the whole, I again found the problem of virtue signaling creeping. Creeping, you understand? Crawling in. Okay? Coming in stealthily. धीरे से अंदर आना. Creeping. I found the problem of virtue signaling creeping in some of the presentations. I had explained this term virtue signaling yesterday, and I would.
Sir, can I tell?
I would love if this is a very difficult term.
So can I tell?
Yes, go ahead.
Expressing our option that will be acceptable from the pupil, like social media.
No, not just social media, from others.
Okay, sir.
Virtue signaling refers to the general human tendency to show off virtuous traits in us before others. Okay?
So to show ourselves better than others.
And better than what we actually are.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, this is not something very negative. It's a natural human tendency because we all, most of us, not all, as I said, there are sages, there are hermits, there are great people who have risen above the desire to find appreciation. But most of us suffer from this weakness to yearn for. Yearn, you understand? Y-E-A-R-N. Y-E-A-R-N. Yearn. Yearn means to desire desperately. जब हम किसी चीज को बहुत शिद्दत, उर्दू हैज अ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल वर्ड, शिद्दत से चाहते हैं, तो उसको बोलते हैं yearning. to yearn. When we have a desire or yearning for appreciation of others. Do you acknowledge this? We all try to show attitude that as if we don't care. But actually deep down in our hearts, we desire others' appreciation. Is it true or not?
Sorry, sir, what?
I'm saying that we desire others' appreciation, even though sometimes we pretend that we don't care for general or strangers' appreciation. But subconscious, we are very keen to find appreciation everywhere, not just among our loved ones, but everywhere, which is a weakness. And in fact, it makes us miserable because then we are shedding our independence. We are bowing to others' expectations and even getting frustrated if we don't find appreciation. If we rise above this desire, then we will be much more peaceful and also be more focused on our aim. Do you all understand my point? If someone has not understood, please explain.
Yes, sir, understood.
Khushi is the no, Khushi is not the eldest. Shahrukh must be the eldest. Shahrukh, have you understood my point?
Yes, sir, I understand.
Shahrukh, can you explain in your words to the younger participants? There is Vaibhav and Bhavya, although they are very intelligent, but they are less mature than you. Please try and explain to them in English if it is possible, otherwise explain the point in Hindi also.
Sir, my English is weak.
हाँ तो हिंदी में हिंदुस्तानी में या इंग्लिश में बात करो, मिक्स्ड हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश.
सर नेक्स्ट टाइम मैं एक्सप्लेन करूंगा अच्छे से इंग्लिश में सर.
हाँ अभी आप इंग्लिश में बोलो, हिंदी में बोलो.
सर इनको टॉपिक में भूल गया सर जब वो बता रहे थे.
नहीं टॉपिक नहीं कह रहा हूँ, अभी जो मैंने पॉइंट बताया ना वो बड़ा गहरा समझने वाला पॉइंट है. तो आप उसे इन यंगर जो हमारे मेंबर्स हैं उनको बता सकते हो जो अभी मैंने बताया कि क्या मैंने अपनी एक इंसानी कमजोरी है उसके बारे में बताया. अब बताओ वो क्या है.
सर एक बार एक्सप्लेन कर दीजिए आप, मैं बता दूंगा फिर.
ओहो मैं तो 2 बार एक्सप्लेन कर. ओके खुशी, you explain.
Yes, sir, can I start?
Yes. What did I say?
Sir, you said the people have a bad habit, negative habit, that they used to take another anyone else appreciation more than the stranger one.
No. Slight error. I said we need to just bother about our close relatives and friends only, but we have the weakness of seeking appreciation from everyone around us, and this creates frustration in us because when we don't find appreciation we get frustrated and also we get distracted. Aradhya, now you put it in English for the छोटे बच्चों को समझाओ और उनसे फिर कहलवाएंगे, वो हिंदी में ही बताएंगे.
Okay, sir. So basically, sir is trying to say that that we humans, that there is a nature in us that we need our appreciation instead of our family members, but the one that we need that everyone in this in the locality or the loved ones, not only loved ones, friends or the college friends, school friends should appreciate us. And if they are not appreciating us, there is a frustration inside us that, like if I explain in Hindi, कि अगर आप हो, आपको तारीफ चाहिए अपने दोस्तों से, अपने रिश्तेदारों से, एंड अपने मतलब आप अभी से नए नए मिले हो और आप उसके साथ अच्छा बिहेव, एक अच्छा नेचर रख रहे हो कि आप उसकी हेल्प कर रहे हो, तो आप चाहोगे कि वो मेरी तारीफ करे सामने से। लेकिन अगर वो आपकी तारीफ नहीं करता, या तो आपको रेस्पॉन्स नहीं दे रहा, आपकी तारीफ नहीं कर रहा, आप तो धीरे धीरे करके आपके अंदर एक इरिटेशन आ जाता है कि वो मेरी तारीफ नहीं कर रहा, एंड इट्स अ ह्यूमन नेचर कि वो मेरी तारीफ नहीं कर रहा, एंड आई विल नॉट हेल्प देम। So irritation, it create irritation and insecurity. I will say insecurity कि they are not appreciating me. That is the point that sir explained to us.
I'll just add one more point. One important point is not only it creates frustration and stress and unhappiness in us, but also it diverts us from our main aim in life. Whatever aim we want to pursue, whatever field, all of us shall try to make a mark in some field. सबको किसी ना किसी एक स्पेशलाइजेशन में ऐसे मुकाम, ऐसे स्थिति पे पहुंचना है कि हम उससे पहचाने जाए, उसमें हमारा सानी, यानी सानी मीन्स इन उर्दू कंपैरिजन, बहुत कम हो, कोई ना हो। ओके, तो हमको उस एम पर फोकस करना है, इस पर ज्यादा नहीं करना है कि लोग हमारी तारीफ कर रहे हैं कि नहीं कर रहे हैं। और ऐसा होने से अगर हम इस कमजोरी से ऊपर उठ जाएंगे, ये एक जहनी कमजोरी है, एक सबकॉन्शियस माइंड की कमजोरी है। अगर हम इससे ऊपर उठ जाएंगे तो हम बहुत स्ट्रांग बन जाएंगे, हम इंडिपेंडेंट बन जाएंगे, हम औरों के कारण डिसीजंस नहीं लेंगे, हम अपनी आत्मा के हिसाब से डिसीजंस लेंगे। अब ये एक बड़ी गहरी बात हम लोगों ने की है, तो पर हम टेस्ट करते हैं कि क्या हमारे नन्हे मुन्ने सदस्य इसके बारे में रिपीट कर सकते हैं कुछ की नहीं। Aradhya, you asked them.
Okay, sir. Bhavya, do you understand the point that sir explained us?
Yes.
Will you explain?
The sir said that it don't only frustrated us, it diverts our mind from the aim from which we are focusing. And sir also said that if we go up from that mind weakness, so we can become independent and strong, and we can take our decisions on our own by our soul.
Yes, very good, Bhavya. You are very intelligent. Bless you, beta. You will you must work hard, take proper guidance, you will succeed very well. You have a very good mind.
Thank you, sir.
So this was Bhavya. Now Vaibhav is there. Who's the other boy?
Sir, it's his name is the name starts from V, I think.
Ask him to repeat what has been said.
What is the name? I think Bhavya, what is the name of that guy, your brother?
My brother Vanshu. Vaibhav.
Yeah, Vaibhav, are you here?
Yes,
No,
he just
Vaibhav is
left the
not.
meeting.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
sir. I'm here.
So can you
Okay.
please explain
Can
the
you
point
also
that
repeat the complex, difficult topic that we are discussing in your own words?
Sir, I was going into washroom, so then I leave my class.
Okay. Doesn't
Yes,
matter.
sir.
So now I hope everyone has understood. The only point I want to now come to add in conclusion is
Sir, can
that
you repeat again? Sir, can you repeat, please?
no, beta, you will find it in the recording. It will be posted tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, I have repeated thrice, and Bhabbe has also understood. He can also help you grasp the point.
Okay, sir.
So,
I will.
so this is one of the ways in which we can overcome sadness and frustration in life. First of all, we must understand that sadness comes from two different kinds of sources. One sadness is because of the hurt we receive from others, psychological hurt or physical hurt or emotional hurt, or due to some accidents in life, that is also hurt. The other kind of sadness comes from feelings inside us, not from outside, but from within us, when we feel shame or guilt or hopelessness in life. Biggest sadness is when we are feeling completely hopeless and lonely. Okay, touch wood, you are still young. You may not have felt this till now, because in for children there are many sources and they don't fight so bitterly, that they make up after fight also. They have friends and they have family. But elders sometimes feel very, very sad and depressed. Depression is a very serious condition in which all your energy is drained and you can even commit suicide. You can understand the seriousness of depression from the fact that maximum of number of people who commit suicide are because of first some serious illness or because of depression that has come because of sudden hopelessness in life. So we must all understand how to overcome sadness and prevent it from becoming depression. One way is to not, as I mentioned, not bother too much about what others say about us. Okay. Second important solution is that you must be very focused and hardworking in your life. That way you will be able to keep your mind and mental thought process safe from negative thoughts. Be always focused on your main aim. Work hard. Okay. Another way is to have some good hobby also. It can be music, it can be dancing, it can be painting, it can be writing poetry, something which doesn't require others' support, something which even when you are alone, you can enjoy very, very deeply. Okay. And last point I would say is that don't have too many desires. A way to become a strong person above ordinary frustrations is to keep your desires minimum. Work hard for the best, highest goal in life, but don't be too desirous about success. This is the lesson from our great book, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Okay. And lastly, I would also say that develop a taste for sadness. Sadness also has some beauty. How has it some beauty? You must have seen sometimes a sad movie or heard a sad song which brings tears to your eyes. But even those moments are beautiful. In fact, people like listening to sad stories also, sad song also. Don't you? Some of you. Sorry, Sanjay, what are you saying?
Sorry, Sanja, what are you saying?
There is some mix-up of signals.
Sir, your voice is double.
Okay, I've made my point, so I'll stop here. And I invite your comments if someone has to say something. Otherwise, we
I
will
want
close.
to tell a fact that why people used to listen sad music or sad stories. Can I?
Yes. Yes.
So they used to listen to sad stories and sad music because it belonged to their story, life story, as they think that it same happened to us. So they just want to recognize that this is the song or story that is belong to our story.
Yes, Kushi has made a very good point. But you know, that is not always the case. In fact, those who are very sad and frustrated can't listen to a sad song.
Yes, sir. So
They
they will
will,
be getting depressed and they can
yeah,
suicide.
it is only a happy person who can have a taste for sharing the sadness of a story or a song or someone else in need. Very frustrated person often doesn't help. It is a happy and strong person who helps. This is called the quality of empathy. Empathy is different from sympathy. Sympathy होता है हमदर्दी, मतलब औरों के दर्द को समझना, और एम्पैथी उससे डीपर क्वालिटी है जिसमें हम औरों के दर्द को इमोशनल लेवल पे समझते हैं, उसकी वजह से उसको हेल्प भी कर सकते हैं. ओके, सो it is true, we all have some moments of sadness in life, but if we are overwhelmed with sadness, then we will not go to see a sad movie. वो लोग फिर, इसीलिए तुमने देखा होगा, अनपढ़ लोग हैं, मजदूर लोग हैं, वो लोग कौन सा हीरो है जो डांस करता रहता है, वो उस तरह की मूवीज देखते हैं. और जो मेच्योर लोग हैं, एजुकेटेड लोग हैं, वो जाएंगे आर्ट मूवी देखने जिसको वो एंजॉय भी कर पाते हैं. ओके, डू यू एग्री विद मी?
Yes, sir. Totally agree, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Totally
sir.
agree.
सो इफ यू आर ओवरवेल्म्ड विद सैडनेस, जैसे जब मैं डिप्रेस था, मेरे को भी एक बार डिप्रेशन हो गया था, तो मैं उस समय सैड सॉन्ग्स नहीं सुनता था. मैं बस चुपचाप रहना चाहता था, या एक दो जो मेरे बहुत क्लोज हैं, बस खाली उनसे बात करना चाहता था, मैं किसी से मिलना नहीं चाहता था.
So what was the reason for your depression?
वो कभी और बताऊंगा बेटा. बट डिप्रेशन इज अ वेरी बैड थिंग. उसमें नींद भी चली जाती है, और वी बिकम सो ड्रेन्ड ऑफ एनर्जी दैट वी डोंट वांट टू लिव आल्सो. वी डोंट वांट टू मीट एनीवन. हम एक बंद कमरे में रहना चाहते हैं. तो इट्स अ वेरी बैड थिंग. इट्स ओवरवेलमिंग सैडनेस. सैडनेस उसका एक फर्स्ट स्टेप है, पर अगर वो टोटल होपलेसनेस बन जाता है, तब डिप्रेशन होता है. उसमें फिर बॉडी भी वीक हो जाती है, सारे ऑर्गन्स ड्रेन्ड हो जाते हैं, उसमें पूरा केमिकल बैलेंस बिगड़ जाता है बॉडी का. तो खैर, आई वाज टेलिंग यू दैट अनलेस यू आर डिप्रेस्ड, वो तो बहुत हाई स्टेज है सैडनेस का, तो यू कैन go for a sad song and you can appreciate the beauty of a sad painting. Some of the most beautiful paintings, songs, music, movies are sad ones. They are not the happy ones. You understand there is a connection between beauty and sadness.
Yes, sir. So like if there's if your mood is not, can I speak?
उसका एक रीजन ये होता है, उसमें एक टेक्निकल आर्ट.
Can I tell the reason?
Let me explain, then you add.
Okay.
उसको बोलते हैं catharsis. Okay, catharsis. I'll have to check up what it is called in Hindi. Catharsis. CATHARSIS. Catharsis is a sudden outflow of emotion upon listening a sad music, song, etc. कभी मैंने कहा ना, जैसे कभी कभी आंसू आ जाते हैं कोई सैड मूवी या सैड स्टोरी सुन के या सैड सॉन्ग सुन के, और उस मोमेंट में हम ब्यूटी फील करते हैं, उसमें एक बड़ी अंदर से राहत फील करते हैं, बिकॉज इट इज एन आउटपोरिंग ऑफ अवर पेंट अप इमोशन. As Kushi was saying, हमने कभी सैडनेस फील किया लेकिन हम ओवरवेल्म नहीं हो गए हैं, तभी कर पाएंगे। अगर ओवरवेल्म हो गए यानी कि डिप्रेस्ड हो गए हैं, तब हम उसको कैथारसिस को अप्रिशिएट नहीं कर पाएंगे, हम वो फील नहीं करेंगे, हमें उसमें भी राहत नहीं मिलेगी, फिर हम भागेंगे सैड चीजों से। लेकिन अगर हमने हल्की सी सैडनेस कभी, सैडनेस भी तो बेटा उसी को होती है ना जिसके ख्वाब होते हैं। जिसने ख्वाब ही नहीं देखे उसको सैडनेस होगी ही नहीं। डू यू अंडरस्टैंड माय पॉइंट? सो सैडनेस भी एक स्ट्रॉन्ग पर्सन की क्वालिटी है। जो स्ट्रॉन्ग होता है वही तो ख्वाब देखता है।
यस सर।
इसीलिए कुछ बच्चे होते हैं ना, खाली वो बस हंसी मजाक ही करते रहते हैं, उनको वो सैडनेस को अप्रिशिएट ही नहीं कर सकते। सबसे ज्यादा खुश कौन होता है पता है? जब सुअर गंदगी में लेटा होता है ना पेट भर के, वो सबसे ज्यादा खुश होता है। और जो इंसान बहुत सोचता है उसकी खुशी, वो चाहे खुश नहीं कहेंगे उसको, लेकिन उसमें एक खूबसूरती होती है। I hope you will get my point. Now, Krushi, you want to add something?
Yes, so I was saying that reason the when people are sad, they used to think the sad thing very beautiful, because the emotion does not judge that picture. If you are in normal mood, then you will see that picture like it's sad, it's like it's not a good picture. But if you are sad and then you will see that picture, you will be like it's a masterpiece, because your emotion doesn't catch that sadness. They used to mix each other sadness and form another art world.
Yes. So I hope you learned something today. Not only improved your language, but also you learned something about life. Main point was sadness has a connection with beauty. It can also be appreciated, but it should not be overwhelming, and it should have the capacity for sharing, for empathy, for helping others who are sad. Okay. So Aradhya, you can conclude now. Then we will bid good night.
Sir, I watched that movie that you said, Matches one.
Okay, good, very good. How did you like it?
So it was amazing movie, and I love that song, that Chapa Chapa Charka Chalevan.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I also saw with her.
It is again, you liked it, but it is so sad. It is so profoundly sad, isn't it?
Sir, I
Very,
start
very sad.
crying in between. I used to cry in every movie that has a sad moment. Like in Kashmiri Files also, I start crying.
Yes, sir.
But,
In the last
beta, never cry before others. A strong person doesn't show his tears. वो आंसू जो बह जाते हैं वो खाली एक मैं लाइन सुना रहा हूँ। वो आंसू जो बह जाते हैं वो खारा पानी होते हैं, वो आंसू नहीं होते। आंसू वो होते हैं जो हम छिपा के रखते हैं मोतियों की तरह।
Yes, sir. One day my sister was watching a story of King Kong. In the last, when King Kong was dying, my sister started crying and crying a lot.
हाँ, वो
And she
ठीक है।
was saying that please bring the King Kong back. Please bring the King Kong back.
Because we identify when we watch a film, and especially when you are young, we identify with the characters and we feel their pain, etc. Okay, that is why.
In the
But
Kashmiri Files also, in the last
our
scene, I
crying,
start crying.
our crying or weeping should never be loud. ये हम इंडियंस की बुरी आदत है, हम शो ऑफ बहुत करते हैं क्राइंग का। और ब्रिटिशर्स, जापानीज, वो तो आंसू भी नहीं दिखाते। I think there is more dignity in that. जैसे हम it's like those private aspects of our daily routine जो हम औरों के सामने नहीं करते, उसी तरह से हमें कभी आंसू भी नहीं दिखाने चाहिए। वो लेकिन अंदर से फील करना चाहिए. कम से कम लाउड क्राइंग कभी नहीं करनी चाहिए, जैसे जोर जोर से रोते हैं, है ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So Aradhya will now conclude and then we'll meet
Sir,
tomorrow.
Nandini
Okay?
hasn't speak yet.
No, she has speaked.
She has spoken. You will say she
Yes,
has
I have
not.
spoken.
Sorry, sir. She spoke.
Good night now. And Aradhya, tomorrow again we don't have a teacher. Will you be able to teach?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Sure.
Bye, sir. Have a
Okay,
nice
I'll
day.
Bye,
send.
sir. Good night, sir.
Sure.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
night.
Good
Bye,
night,
sir.
sir.
Bye, sir.
She? Bhavya?
Yes, sir.
Just tell Khushi that when she was telling us about her sad day, she said that the kind man. So instead of kind man, she can